So guys, this is Flip PC number 7. They actually traded in for the white PC build, Flip PC number 5. I think I'm mistaken it with Flip PC number 4, but if you just go back on the videos I created, the white PC build, the people bought that build and they brought this PC as a trade-in. So initially I offered 8,000 for the trade-in on this PC. So I did pay 8,000, but I took 1,000 less profit on the white PC. The white PC did sell and all of that. So this PC, as it sits here, I made the cost 7,000 because, you know, look at this thing. I don't like it. The RAM was mismatched. They ran at the same CL speed and the same megahertz, but it was literally an 8 gig stick and a 16 gig stick. I didn't like that at all. I eventually just decided to just keep that RAM in, you know. I just wanted to run it at 116, and I was like, let me just pop it in and have not too much stress because I'm not going to be able to sell that RAM, you know, for the sake of hustling. There was nothing wrong. I stress tested the PC. It was running flawlessly. And yeah, I just literally just left that RAM. I wanted to source RGB RAM, but just having that RAM extra and not being able to sell it was a reality. So guys, what I decided to do here, I took this PC for trading. I lowered the cost to, let's say, about 7. I actually went out to buy another case and cooler for it, and I did rebuild it. And I initially wanted to use, remember the cooler master case and the fans from what we had, you know. I wanted to use that, but I was like, it's not going to look too good. And yeah, initially I just went with it. I stayed with the RAM. I just bought another case and cooler and I rebuilt it, and the cost on it went up 7, 8, 9, went up to 9, and I actually sold the entire system for 11.5, which I didn't make a lot, you know, but I did make a substantial amount, like 2.5 for the entire PC. And yeah, I'm going to show you the entire rebuild process. This video isn't going to be too long because initially I had another idea of just using parts that were laying around, but yeah, at the end I did manage to sell the fans like for $500. The fans with the cooler I got $500 for. So I actually made it 500. On top of that I actually made 3,000. The case I threw away because this case is so old, guys. But after optimizing and just playing with it, and yeah, we had a 24 gig RAM system, Ryzen 9 with a 3060 Ti 8 gig, which was awesome. The board wasn't amazing, but yeah, here's the build. Damn guys, I just want to chip in. You see how long I struggled with this board to get it out. There was actually a stripped screw in the standoff. Like, I was struggling to get that thing out. I even used the scissor just to clamp the standoff behind the motherboard. That didn't work, you know. And I tried to get off the cooler. The cooler didn't want to get off because you have to take it off with the motherboard out. I was struggling, guys. I was like busy like an hour just trying to get out this motherboard. That was crazy, guys. And eventually I took a screwdriver and just pressed the standoff through, like loosening it from the metal of the case. Like, guys, I was struggling. Look at this struggle. And eventually I just got it out. I took it out with the pliers. Once again, this is another voiceover because what I spoke, I did change my mind on what I'm doing. So this was the RAM in the PC. You can see there's a single stick, but later I added the 8 gig stick as well. So Ryzen 9 3900, and then the A520, not the best board, but it had a 3060 Ti. It had 1.5 terabytes of storage. I actually kept that storage to 1 terabyte. The 500 gig I actually sold as well for $500. So I actually made, if you add on it 3,000, another 500, I made 3.5. And yeah, you can see I just put it there. And yeah, these are the base parts, and then I will show you the case we built in as well. It looked awesome at the end. I've got so many compliments on Facebook Marketplace, people telling me like, damn, the PC you built is the most beautiful PC. I literally listed that and my phone blew up. I did take a chance listing it a bit high, but essentially what happened is I sold it to someone that basically bought it from me and listed for 5,000 Rand more on their profile, and I think they sold it as well, which is crazy, guys. That's like super insane. But yeah, this was an awesome build, and yeah, just follow me through. I'll show you some gameplay as well. I'll add the gameplay, and then yeah, these were the core parts we built with. So guys, this is the case that we are going to be building in. This AMD Rex, AMD Rex case, and AMD Rex cooler. Looks legit. I was looking for something that matches like the case and the cooler, but this brand doesn't want to sell me separate fans that look like this, so we had to go with something looking like this. And yeah, let's commence, guys. Let me time lapse this and let's build this one. So guys, this is the finished product. I also put a few like pictures on like the end of the video. And yeah guys, it's currently, it's great, I'm not gonna lie. I've been gaming on it, you know, and there's already a buyer that wants it. They contacted me, and yeah, that's legit, guys. And I've been testing. I had a problem with this PC, but I eventually sorted it out by like just updating the BIOS. I don't know, the PC like froze. I don't know why, but it froze. But I sorted that out at least. And now everything is running fine. I'm actually playing PUBG on ultra settings, 1440p, with no issues whatsoever. So yeah, no stutters, no funny things, very smooth gameplay. And yeah, I'm actually happy of how it turned out, and it looks legit. I like it, and yeah,